Murphy that time. 20 yards. And this time again they jumped, and that was Murphy, I think, who jumped over Rugemer.
Arizona State jumped a little bit early. Maybe a result of the crowd. They went on a quick count. That's always a dangerous thing for a quarterback to do.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
When you go on a quick count, the linemen come up there, they get in their stance, and they're just listening for the first sound. As soon as they hear that sound, they're gone. One of the defensive players yells out, or even someone from the crowd sometimes can trigger a lineman to move like that.
3 wideouts. This is the same set they ran Battle off of the last time. 1st and 15, same situation. In motion comes Boyer. Blitz comes from the corner, and the swing for Battle. Midfield, 45-40, and down to the 39-yard line. And Arizona's lucky on that play, because Arizona State ran it right where they came from.
It was the right play against the right blitz.
Joe Salavea made the defensive play.
The blitz comes from Plummer's right, and fortunately he's got Battle right there reading the blitz. Mikhail Smith again coming on the blitz, but doesn't get there in time. Good read, good play for Arizona State.
2nd down and 5. Give it a Battle again, and Battle stops after a gain of about 2. Armand Williams makes the tackle. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
It's always really interesting to me to study the psychology of a football team and of its players. A 10-0 team like Arizona State is really interesting to kind of delve into. We'll talk more about the psychology of this team and these players.
They go out of the I formation once more with 2 tight ends, Poole the lone wide receiver. And a pitch to Battle, and nothing doing. Great play by Kelly Malvo.
Wow. That's a corner blitz. And on the previous play, Arizona State ran the right play against the right defense. This time, they run absolutely the worst play they could have run against the blitzing defense.
But a nice adjustment by Malvo. He was thinking Plummer, and all of a sudden there was Battle. Kelly Malvo having a huge game so far. Anderson to punt it again. Williams back at his own 10-yard line. That's this one. About the 13, where Williams will make the fair catch, and the Wildcats will start deep in their own territory. So again, big defensive play for the Wildcats, stops the Sun Devils. Punt of 30 yards, no score. We're coming back.
To have a dream, but never the chance to achieve it. That is perhaps the greatest tragedy in life. The United Negro College Fund exists to bring the dreams of thousands of young people within reach. Hands that yearn to touch lives. We train to heal, to teach, to bless. We encourage souls that hear music to write symphonies and sing anthems. And to those once bound by poverty, we present a wealth of possibilities. When you support the United Negro College Fund, you give more than money. You give dreams that may have died the power to live.
Support the United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Postcard day here in Tucson. No score. 3:35 left first quarter. Let's go to Andre Aldridge. Andre?
All right, thanks a lot, Barry. There's been nothing but attaboys for the Sun Devil defense. Their defensive coaches have told them, guys, make sure you stay in your zones to stay away from the speed of Keith Smith. So they don't want to chase him. They want to stay in their areas and make sure that they contain him, and that's been what's going on so far.
Now, they worked all week in practice on sliding along the line of scrimmage rather than attacking Keith Smith when he comes out of the pocket. He'll continue to remind them of that all day long.
So the Cats start at the 13-yard line. Call it the 14. They'll go out of the I formation. 2 tight ends now for Arizona. And they give us to Taylor, right side. And Taylor, with a little room, gets to the 19. Gain of 5 on first down. USC and UCLA in a battle, Danny. 38 all. They're playing overtime. That's a great comeback for UCLA. They were down 17 in the fourth quarter.
Well, knowing Bob Toledo, that's a couple of onside kicks and a couple of fake punts, and they're right back in it.
Kelly Malvo, and Malvo's had a big game so far. He's going to be back, as is most of this Arizona team next year.
Yeah, the guy on the other corner, Chris McAllister, ain't bad.
Out of the shotgun, and this is a design draw. Now Smith gets out of there. He's got no place to go. Trying to get outside, can't do it. Will take a loss of 5. Brent Bernstein stayed with him.
Perfect discipline, very perfect discipline by the Arizona State defense. They did exactly what they have to do to contain Keith Smith. They just move along the line of scrimmage and don't give him any place to go. That's a great move by Keith Smith. He was supposed to go up the middle of the line. Now he's just looking for someplace to go, and there's nothing but maroon and gold all along the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Neither team able to get their offense on track, and it's because of the tough defense that's been being played. Smith rolls out this time, and he is wrecked back at the 5-yard line by Derek Smith. And this Arizona State defense is really playing tough.
At the start of the season, the big concern with Arizona State's football team was their defense. Over the season, they have become the strength of this team, and I am convinced, as great as their offense is, as great as Jake Plummer is, the number of plays that he makes, that their defense is the key to their success, especially late in the season, and will be in the Rose Bowl.
They'll punt out of their own end zone, and Devils should have good field position here. Redmond will be the deep man, stands at the 49-yard line. Payton, twisting kick. Redmond's got some room. 45, 40, head down to the 35-yard line.
Excellent return by J.R. Redmond. Just puts his head down, runs north and south, and gets as much as he can, gets it up to the 34-yard line. And Arizona State with great field position. And J.R. Redmond not only is a great punt returner, a great tailback, but he's got a passing rating of 564, which isn't bad compared to Danny Werfel at 175.9. Redmond is 1 for 1 for a touchdown passing this year. So he's pretty proud of that fact.
Here's what the Devils have done defensively in the Pac-10. They're 1st in scoring defense. You see 1st in total defense, 1st in rushing defense, and 2nd in passing defense. Give you their numbers on the day in just a moment. Give it to Polk on 1st down inside the 30, running hard to the 27-yard line. Arizona so far today, minus 16 yards rushing and 25 yards passing. So and that 25 is on 1 play. So 9 yards of total offense. And we're just about at the end of the 1st quarter. So that'll...
Well, we've gradually seen the ball, the field position change from the Arizona State end to the Arizona end, and it's been a result of the Arizona State defense.
2nd down and 3 now. They go out of the I formation. 2 tight ends, cool alone setback, alone wide out. Polk gets a 1st down inside the 20.
Jeff Polk is the star of the game so far. He's not used to this.
Well, this is a case, I think, of taking what's being given, isn't it?
Well, I think clearly they've got into this game with the idea of using Polk more carry the ball and Terry Battle as a little bit of a decoy, and so far it's been very effective. Jeff Polk, big, strong kid that can get it up the field.
Kenny Mitchell goes to the far side, cool to the near side, out of the I formation on 1st down. Ball just short of the 20-yard line. Battle at the right side. It's a nice block for Polk at the tail, the 5. Touchdown, Devils. And you can credit Polk with that one, too.